Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2, where we are playing the glorious kingdom of Siam. The year is 1913, it's 6th of February, and we are currently involved in the war between fascist Britain and, is it? Yeah, absolutistic France and HM's government, Netherlands, so that's a mix-up. And also us, we are a Prussian constitutionalism. So we have currently defeated the forces of France in inner Siam, but we have lost some battles to the Dutch, who are now owning the entirety of I think this is this is Java. Is this entire Java? No, this is Sumatra. Okay, so Java and Sumatra. Well, we are sieging their territory here in Sintang. I'm thinking we're gonna rest our soldiers for a bit because we took quite a lot of casualties there, and then we might try to go and face the Dutch forces. The problem is though, where are we going to face them? They have a lot of artillery. We have nowhere near that amount. We have about 12,000. They have 20. Though we have cavalry, and that's working well for us. So let's unpause it and start. This is ultimately now at the side of Britain. We occupy quite a lot of territory. We hold it, and it's up to them to deal with this. Come on, Great Britain. You're my ally. I'm bleeding for you. We had lost 20,000 people for you. So you'd better not let us down. Oh my god, the middle class is fucking... Projected daily income. Industrial subsidies 4,120. Are you joking? What am I don't see that anywhere. Oh, this is ridiculous. I think the game is trying to kill me. Like, literally trying to break me. to swear and hate it. Could we maybe lower... Yeah, that won't help much. So let's speed it up here. The future of the economy. Policy debated in Patani. So we're gonna go with state capitalism because that's what we prefer. Let's go free that British West Borneo. Okay, well... Occupations 1.3. Our entire force here is just so old. Okay, now we're making a bit of profit. I don't know what's up with the middle class being so desolate. That's just horrifying. Okay, so who did we raise? A number of hussars. Who are you guys? Infantry and hussars. Minorities under attack. A teenage girl was found beaten and raped in the cultural minorities section of a city in Ayutthaya. Since the authorities have no leads, members of our primary culture have taken it upon them to seek retribution on the minority, and anti-minority sentiments are becoming widespread. Oh no. The local government has turned a blind eye to the whole matter and let the attacks of retribution be carried out. Many people in Ayutthaya are now calling for severe restrictions to be placed upon the minorities in the nation. Bringing the retribution-seeking attackers to justice probably will not abate the anti-minority sentiment. However, we could falsify an investigation into the rape and claims it was in fact not committed by a minority. Let the bigotry flow high and wide. Bring the retribution seekers to justice. Falsify a rape investigation to calm the masses. We will uncover the truth and act accordingly. One of the three What happened? 50% chance that all pops in our attack gain 1 militancy and become 20% more in favor of limited citizenship. 40%. Okay. So either one thing of the three happens. Either everyone is based as the most likely one, or we found out it's a dude from our primary culture, or it's a dude from the foreigners, and let's do it. I don't think it will tell us. We want the occupation of Sintang. Yeah, it's not telling us. Well, someone was pissed. So let's free this one and see what we can do. I don't think there's much we can do here, really. Taxes are flowing. What is this? Continuous issuing of orders. By using a staff system, even at low echelon units, leaders were enabled to give orders continuous and accurately. Wow, I botched that up completely, but hey, it's good for us. And there's the oh, this is nice. 65mm gun, 10% chance. Oh, we want that. Artillery attack and defense, artillery production, spirit of freedom, independent command, delegated power. What are we researching? Military statistics. Oh yeah, we're deep in there now. I guess we're gonna go after machine guns next. National debate, war policy. Patriots and pacifists are fighting in the townhouse. Oh yeah, this is this one. We are patriots and we are going to fight for our country. Okay, now we have 12,000. So let's repay some of that because we own over 250,000. Tablets at the courthouse. Engravings causing ravings. In order to emphasize the multi-religious makeup of Laos and the Laos relationship with the divine, a courthouse in Laos has taken upon itself to install a series of reliefs along its walls, detailing great lawbringers from various faiths. The placement of such large and overtly religious carvings has caused a fierce debate to break out between those advocating a separation of religion and state and those who applaud the addition of pluralistic religious ideas to the courthouse. With whom shall we side? We still are not in favor of atheism and secularism at all. So let's go smash the reliefs into a little bit. Secularism, yes. Okay, could we lower this just a smidgen? Okay, that works. Where do we have unemployed craftsmen? In Siamese Siak. What? In Siamese Siak? Well, let's set it to a priority then. Malay martyr. Imprison him. We are not executing our enemies. So far the war is going, I guess, smoothly is the right word. Wretched conditions for our soldiers. The deplorable conditions of barracks in Patani has become the subject of widely read local newspapers. Maggot-infested and rotten food, along with faulty arms and ammunition, has led to numerous injuries and outbreaks of diseases. The barracks is supplied by a highly connected group of aristocrats and captives who are pressuring the government to ignore the matter. Doing so will greatly upset the local soldiers, though. If we launch an official investigation, the public will surely demand greater spending. Yeah, let's... We cannot allow this to continue. Okay, and military statistics are done. So, we could go with deep defense system. Trench systems. Oh wow, that would be good. Gas defense. Military logistics. Pre-planned depot system. Oh wow, that would be good. Logistics calculation or army risk management. War games. I'm really thinking machine guns are what we should be after, but... Man. Combat width increased. It costs so much, 13,000. Our other areas are completely behind the time. Nationalism and imperialism. 6,000. Manifest destiny. Permanent prestige. Colonial exploration. Oh wow, I want this. Let's go with nationalism and imperialism and then with machine guns. I don't think we would get them fast enough anyway, so we need to help our economy too. These guys are just horrible. Okay, the war is not going well. Trouble in the tavern. Bar fight turned bloody. A group of young officers in the state of Ayutthaya has started a bar fight over a prostitute in a local tavern and proceeded to kill 3 lower class workers. A sham trial in the military court has found the officers innocent and the lower classes are infuriated. If we put them up for retrial in a civil court, the lower classes will be appeased but the image of the military will be hurt. There's no need for a second trial. Justice demands a retrial. Let us try to weasel out our way out of this one. Put the other low-class workers on trial instead. Wow. No, justice demands a retrial, though. That's gonna hurt our military, but we need to make this work. Okay. We need to lower that interest, definitely, so let's keep lowering the amount. Gaslights. Political campaign, and wow. Cholera vaccine. Oh, that increases our population growth. Good. A vaccine has been developed which should stop the spread of cholera in our country, and which should be a blow against the affliction through the world. Good. And gaslights. The introduction of gaslights meant that predefined areas like small rooms or big factory floors could be enlightened. This meant that people were no longer limited by sunrise. Factory throughput, good. And what is this? Listless unemployed. Build a support for local reform. We need to help our poor. And the political campaign, support the conservatives. Okay, how come the income has dropped again? Oh, was the peace? Oh, we signed the peace. No. No, the peace has been signed. God damn it. We were doing so well, I think. Well, I guess it was a white piece anyway, wasn't it? Yeah, most likely. But the good news is we can start working on the justification for Jambi. Make them... Oh, conquest, 22 infamy. How come? Oh, they became a civilized nation. Fuck, what about you? 2. Yeah, civilized. What about these guys? Partially. Establish a protectorate, that would be 15. Well, I think it's worth now to wait and go for Jambi or the nation here, because our infamy is so low anyway that we'll be there anytime soon, in a year or so. So, evil at the altar! A dark and terrible secret has been brooding among the clergy in Siamese North Malaya. Oh my god, yeah, the gallows will. It's the same thing as before. Okay, so now we need to lower the support for military. We need to lower the taxes a bit. How the hell, why are we having such a low income? Is our nation... No, everything should be okay. We should be somewhere like this, I think. Oh, it's the fucking subsidies again. Hold on, actually, it's working now. Good. Good, good, good. Okay, 50% here. Let's go with 60 here. We'll keep this at 60 and lower this to 55. Okay, that works. That works. So let's reform our military. You are the second Siam army and you seem to be okay. You are the first army? Second army. Okay, hold on, this is all wrong. Who are you guys? Hussars, more Hussars. We have 2 Kirissars and 2 cannons here. We have 1 Kirissar and 1 cannon. Oh, I think what happened there is that our Kirissar was eliminated in the battle. Yeah, most likely. So wait, second Siam army back to Vientiane. And the Siamese Royal Army, which is Mongkut. Siam Royal Army will go to Bangkok. And he'll take these 2 cannons with him. So that puts him on 1 Kirissar, 3 cannons and 5 units of infantry. Okay, you guys could use 1 more cannon too. Okay, so let's send that one, and we'll need to recruit 1 more unit that will provide us with 1 more unit that will provide us with Kirissar strength. Yeah, you're a Hussar too. Actually, we have so many Hussars. I think there's too many. We'll have to change that. We have the army here. That one is good, but the one in Indegarigi was lost, so that one will need to rebuild. We're still at 9.96 million. Use the Siamese Historical Society. Refuse them. And election finished, and the Conservatives and Reactionaries got 52% of vote. Siamese people have spoken. Yes, we're mostly conservative here. Okay, now what we should do here is change these focuses, because I think we have a lot of soldiers there, or enough soldiers there. So let's encourage immigration into Ayutthaya and work at what? I guess conservatives? We would like those. Actually, I might be able to encourage soldiers here a bit. Just for a while. Yeah, let's do that. In Isan, and we're gonna keep this one here. Yeah, that ought to do it. We don't have enough soldiers there. Okay, now the subsidies are sky high. I really wonder what, if you guys know what this is causing it, just let me know, because I never saw that before. It never happened. I know the economy is kind of screwed here, but it's the bit of rain again. Dry spell. Let's go with this time. We need to get a bit more. Oh, fucking. This is just insane. Delegated power and combat loss evaluation, and state industries fail. What is this? And here we have the bureau chief for the private sector. Our state industries have for quite some time been plagued by inertia and corruption. No kidding. The result of these evils is a lack of clothes, soap, and in some cases even food. With the everyday needs of our population left unsatisfied, it is a mere question of time until we begin seeing some serious displays of dissatisfied from our population. What is becoming abundant to clear is that we need to deal with these problems. Military hospitals improved by combat loss evaluation schemata. By counting losses on both sides and turning the figures into a matrix, it was possible to estimate losses in an upcoming combat in advance. Good. Delegated power. This meant that an officer could temporarily delegate authority to one or more of his subordinates when it came to clearly defined areas of responsibilities. This meant that he did not have to control everything himself at all times, and that he could focus on the more important questions. Good. Though I'm still iffy on this. What are we buying? Cement, grain and cattle. Those can't be that important or that expensive. Yeah, most of our factories are running at a profit. I don't see anything so bad. Yeah, the interest is starting to be a big problem here. I could just, you know, set... cancel subsidies. Yeah, we're immediately super stoked, but that will just make most of my factories bankrupt within a few... Yeah, well, I guess this is the problem. They are mostly... They are... Yeah, I can see now. This is what... What's this? Pure income, workers on capitalist paychecks, current factory budget. Yeah, this is why we're subsidizing them. So the subsidies are not in itself there. I see. Yeah, we're not selling most of this. Is it the problem? Yeah, they didn't get sold. Didn't get sold. The only one that's actually working is this one. If I keep it as this, the entire nation's economy is just gonna collapse. Not even the fucking medicines are working. No, we need to subsidize them. Yeah, look at that. It's just horrifying. But it's working in a way. I don't know how to fix this. We're gonna go bankrupt anyway. And it's gonna piss off everyone. But if I want them bankrupt, if I let them go bankrupt, yeah, we'll face massive immigration. Because all of these workers, that's tens of thousands of people, will start leaving, searching for different employment. But this is unbearable. We can't do this anymore. Damn.